Take it in, but don't look down, 'cause I'm on top of the world. Hey!
Hi, I'm Whitney Mooney. I'm a senior here at Southern New Hampshire University. I'm a communications major and I'm going on an alternative break.
So what is alternative break?
Alternative break is a traveling experience that students can go on that centers around the active citizen continuum and volunteering in different cities.
So what alternative break are you going on, and why did you choose that alternative break?
I got selected to go to New York as the coordinator of the trip. I really wanted to go to New York because it's close to home. I get to really see what's going on in the communities that are around me. I live in Connecticut and it's about an hour from my house. So I get to really see things that are so close yet I don't always see them all the time. And we're building a home. We're helping build a home at least in New York for people who were affected by Hurricane Sandy. And I think it'll be a really great experience.
What do you gain from this experience?
Well, first you gain just a passion for volunteering. I went to Washington, D.C. when I was a freshman, and it helped me realize what I want to do for the rest of my life, which is work with nonprofits. It gives you a chance to boost your resume up. It also lets you connect with people from other areas that you've never been to, and you really get to learn about a new community. I think the alternative break experience is something that changes your life, makes you more aware of what's going on around you.
I'm Rebecca Legaspi. I'm a senior, and I am majoring in psychology with a concentration in child and adolescent
What
development.
alternative break trip are you going on?
Our trip is titled Shattering the Cycle, Empowering Children Through Education.
So where is the trip located?
We're going to Monte Cristi, Dominican Republic.
How did you apply to this specific trip?
Well, this is an amazing opportunity that I've always wanted to do, and I love working with children, so that was definitely a big factor
What
for
type
me.
of volunteer work will you be doing?
We'll be teaching English to children living in impoverished areas.
Hi, I'm Sydney Colbert. I am a senior and I'm a culinary management major. My position at the Center for Community Engaged Learning is the Alternative Break Program
What
Coordinator.
alternative break trip are you going on?
I am going to the Dominican Republic to shatter the cycle and empower children through education.
Why are you going on this specific alternative break trip?
So this will be my second international alternative break trip. I really love going on international volunteer trips because you get to see the difference between our culture in the U.S. and other cultures. And the subject area of education in the Dominican Republic is a really awesome piece because you don't really see how poverty can affect education. Of course, you see how poverty can affect your hunger, where you live, but you would never really think of education as being affected by poverty, and it's a huge thing that affects it. So I'm really excited to learn more about it.
How many people are going on this trip, and what was the selection process like?
So we have a total of 15 people going on the trip. 10 are SNHU students. 2 are SNHU students who are the trip coordinators. I will be going on as a program coordinator, and then we have 2 new staff and faculty members. And the selection process is kind of a long process. We had students apply in April to go on this trip for December. And they have to fill out an application, and then we do a blind selection process, so all the coordinators and my supervisor get together and we read all the applications without the name on the top part. So we don't know whose applications we're reading. It keeps a lot of we don't want to favor anybody or not favor anybody. And then once we picked 10 really great students, we would let them know, and then they would have to get back to us on whether or not they would want to come. But it's really difficult because we had so many people apply. We only take 10 students on the trip, and we had 34 applicants for 10 spots. So it was really difficult this time
What will
around.
you be doing on this trip?
So our students are working with an organization called Outreach 360, and Outreach connects us with a school. So we will be doing lesson plans and teaching we'll be teaching students in Dominican learning how to speak English. That way, it helps their chances of getting jobs because the tourism industry is so big down there that it's really hard not to get a job. It's really hard to get a job if you don't speak English. So that's what we're hoping to help them get.